What is good? Ice Age Beats here in the studio. Today I want to teach you the step-by-step process of creating a lo-fi beat from scratch. Okay, the melodies, the mixing, the effects, the arrangement, all that good stuff right here, right now. So let's get to it. One of the lo-fi beats that me and the bro Cruiser put together is called Dreams. It is super flames. And we put it out probably a couple months ago, and it's at over 30,000 views, man. So it's just great for people to be able to hear your songs. It's not about getting paid. It's not about making money, but the overall impact that the music is really, doing for the community. People that are listening to it or studying while they're listening to it. Long story short, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's dive in. So we got the metronome. It's at 87 BPM. That's kind of a good range to start with. You want to go like a lower. You could do 70, 80, but it's a lower tempo, right? We all know that. So, and if you don't, now you know. Step number one is starting with the melody. So, starting with the melody is very important. Let's go ahead and run the play. You know what I'm saying? Run the play. Let's play something. And what we want to do is, you could easily pull in melodies from like a MIDI pack. You could pull in melodies anywhere, honestly. MIDIs from anywhere. Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Simple chords, though. Simple chords. So very, very simple. All we played was a D major, a 2 sus. So instead of a D major, which would be D, and then a F sharp, and then an A, we just did a sus. So D sus major. So D, E, A. Very, very easy chord. It's D chord, D major chord, basically. All right, and then we played an A. All right, and then we played an E. E5. We just played, E and then that B. What we want to do is we want to add some effects to this melody, okay? So what I want to do real quick, I want to literally copy this and I want to pull in another plugin, expand 2, okay? I want to pull in like a pad sound, right, to kind of fill in the spaces. All right, so all I want to do is paste that literally the same chords, right? All right, so the next step we're going to talk about is the drums, okay? So the drums are key. We gotta have the specific type of drum. You could pick a drum pack from El Dre. He's got the best lo-fi stuff. So I know Cymatics has some stuff as well, and there's other artists out there like producers and people that are making sound packs for lo-fi. So don't get me wrong, you can definitely find other resources out there. Clap. And we're just gonna pick one that fits. I like this. All right, so we're gonna drag the snare and we're gonna play this one like live. You know what I'm saying? I want to create that feel, that bounce, that natural bounce to a track, right? So we want to play this live. All right, we want to play this live right here. Just record the MIDI and play the snare. All right. So easy, so simple, right? So simple. Don't have to be complicated. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to find a cool hi-hat. I love that. Now, let's go ahead and throw in a kick. Throw this one in there. Yo, this sounds smooth. I love the way this sounds. Very simple clap, hi-hats, drums. All right. So one thing I want to throw in there real quick to give some more character is a perk loop. That's a must. You don't have to get this from a lo-fi kit, but you can get it from anywhere. So I'm gonna throw that in there. All right. So throw this right in here. It's like some perks, and boom. The next step that I want to talk about is adding a bass line or an 808 or some type of bass. I probably wouldn't do an 808 with this type of lo-fi, genre, but you could, hey, experiment with that joint for sure. I'm going to do a bass line though, something chill that goes with the chords in the melody or the root notes in the melody. Very easy. The reason why I made this separate is because I feel like focus on the melodies first. Focus on creating those chords and finding a cool vibe and building some drums on it, and then throw the bass line in as needed. Because sometimes you don't even need it. Sometimes you just want to chill, no bass line per se. Maybe the melodies you created to kind of have a lower, register. All right, let's pull up expand again. I think I'm going to go ahead and use that. I've been using it recently, and it's been clutch. All right, so we pulled in a pad plugin or preset, and we're just going to literally grab the root notes. So D, A, E. Right? Like I said, it's only 3 chords, and all we're going to do is just paste them in. So grab it. Paste them right in. Not right there, though. That's not what we want. That is not what we want. So, boom. Right there. And then grab that. Boom. And then turn these up. Yo. Crazy. All right. So, the next step I want to talk about is adding a counter melody. Okay, so we have the regular, we have the chords, we have like the bass line, the drums, all that sounds really great. We still need to arrange it and all that good stuff, but we want to add a counter melody. So that's the next step I want to teach you, and exactly how I do it. And I'm telling you, it's going to add some uniqueness to your actual track. It's going to be very, very, very unique because you're going to have to do it. Okay, so let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. You want to play it by hand. Find a melody or a piano or any kind of instrument you want to use, and you're going to play it in a higher register to kind of go on top of everything and accent the beat. You want it to be natural, all right? So we need to find the key for this song, right? I know it's an A major. I'm almost positive because I ran up and down the scale as I was playing the beat, right? You can always do that. That's cool. But a great way to figure out for sure, there's 2 ways. One way is, which I'm kind of figuring out as I progress in my music theory knowledge, is looking at the time signature, looking at those sharps, right? Looking at those sharps are going to determine what scale it is. If you have like a scale sheet, like a cheat sheet with the scales on it, you notice that certain scales only have certain sharps in it, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 sharps, right? So if you look at the sharps in the scale or in the progression that we only have a C sharp and a G sharp. So we need to find a scale that has those time signatures in it. They need to have the C sharp, not time signatures, key signatures. They have the C sharp and they have the G sharp, right? That's A major. All right, that's A major. But that's one way you could do it. Another way you could do it is just pull in the plug-in mixing key. Can't go wrong with that. And honestly, sometimes I'll do both, just to double check myself. So A major is, I'm telling you, that's what it is. But let's pull in mixing key. We're going to mute everything else just to keep the chords going. And just play it. So there it is, A major. So we know it's an A major, and we're going to just play up and down the scale. If you don't practice your scales or you don't know how to play, that's a whole nother video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to learn how to just basic level piano of how to play and put some things together. It's going to help you tremendously. But either way, have fun with this. This is where you have fun. You spend time with this. I'll spend 20 minutes trying to find a counter melody, find something that's just groovy, and find the keys that sound the best together as I'm playing up and down the scale, right? Very simple. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. Something like that. That was okay. you get the point. I want to just show you exactly what I mean. Like just have fun with that joint. Don't try to make it a loop, or like, I mean, you need to have some repetitiveness to it, but you just want to this is the place. This melody right here is where you can just have fun, free range, stay in that scale and just play it. Like play up and down and find that groove. You know what I'm saying? This is going to create some character in your beat. All right. What we need to do now is the next step, which is arranging the beat. We got to arrange this joint. We got to arrange it. So let's go ahead and arrange it out. Very simple. We already have a great 16 bar loop here going. So what we're going to do is grab this and get rid of this. We just carve out some stuff. All right. Not very complicated. We're going to get rid of that for now and put it later on. So I said we start with this. Hey, I like that. All right, so we're gonna let that play right there, and then we're gonna go right into a chorus. All right, so all we want to do is grab we can keep it there. All right, and let's grab that piano too, that counter melody we threw in there, and let's throw it in for the chorus, or for the verse, or whatever you want to call it. That sounds bad, don't it? Alright, and then what we want to do is go back to this. Boom. Pull that in there. So. We can just end it out just like this. All right. That's a 3-minute song. That's about all right for a lo-fi. You don't want it to be too long. 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes max. You're good to go. I want to add one more thing to the beginning, and I usually do this, and it sounds great. So we're gonna do it. Just gonna grab a ambient sound. Let's grab in like these birds. All right. Just to kind of give it the beginning, you know. Kind of set the tone, right? I want to do some mixing. That's the next step. The next step is mixing, and it's not hard to do a lot of mixing. It's not hard. It's just not. There's not that much stuff going on. Keep it simple. You know me. I'm always about keeping it very simple when it comes to mixing your beats. So one rule of thumb is keeping the master at -3 dB. That's where you want to be at, give or take, okay? Stay in that range, okay? When we master the track, which we will not be doing in this video, but whenever you master a track, if somebody's doing it for you, or you want to throw a limiter on there on the master or anything like that, just crank it up to that 0, right? So if you want to do that, that's fine. I know Apple Music, iTunes, they may do it for you. They may ruin it for you though. So if you don't get it to that 0 dB, you ain't doing you're not doing yourself a service. You know what I'm saying? So get it to that 0 dB, but let's get the beat mixed to the -3 dB. That sounds amazing. Sounds great. It's leveled out. Guys, there's not a lot that has to be done with this. Also, if you would like to see me and Cruiser, how we made this super dope beat called Dreams, it's at 30+K plays on Spotify. If you want to watch me make that beat and walk through the steps of making that beat and some other great gems, check out that video. It's right here and in the description below. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.